Hello everybody, my name is Dim and Dim I Am, and welcome to Stories The Path of Destiny. I was gonna kind of try to, maybe a little bit, try to broadcast this on the Twitch, but, it didn't really work out that way. So, well it did, but I decided that after I was, doing all the things, that I actually wanted to put this on YouTube. It's like short little, maybe half-hour episodes, and just see if you guys enjoy it, because I know I haven't been uploading much, and I'm sorry, but it just sort of happens, and I forget, and I get distracted by things like Monster Hunter and Fallout 4, and just lots of things, and I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and play the stream out, and you're gonna watch, because why not? Game. Yeah.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him. The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
I want to go this way, though. Let me go this way. Fine, don't let me go that way. I'll just go this way, then. Can I destroy this? Nope. Is there anything I can destroy?
The two Ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The Ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Okay, good. Yeah, I killed the Ravens. When an enemy is about to attack, use the control stick and square to counter. Countering can interrupt any other action. Got it! Ow. Ow. I kinda got hurt a little bit. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel very good at all. It actually kinda hurt a lot. Took like 40 points of damage. I can have health, please?
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Hold square to grab. Use the left trigger to aim. Left trigger. B stick to aim. Release square to throw. Goodbye! Goodbye! Nope, this way. Goodbye!
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship Docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking the damn book anywhere. And neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts.
Indeed.
Where was Reynardo going to get a hero sword? War and wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll
It
need a
sounds
workshop,
about
though.
right.
Perfect.
Swords. Sword crafting. This is the sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords. Gather the required materials from the chests scattered through Boreas. The selected sword's current level and special power. The selected sword's special power at the next level, and the resources needed to upgrade the selected sword are all shown to the right. So my current level is not crafted yet. I need to collect the required materials to craft the sword. Next level, it makes it look more badass. And the cost to craft the sword is 3 ore. Okay. You have enough resources. Craft your first sword now.
A hero sword. QED.
Yay! Ooh, the next level allows me to heal myself. Ooh. I need more ore. Can I attack? No, that's not what I wanted. I just wanted to see if I could attack things. But I guess not.
This
So
is what
we're
he
gonna
got
go
for
back-
settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Reynardo's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
What? She never told them where the book was, only the
He
kid.
came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I harped, said the kid. White-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Q, said Reynardo. Ah, ravens.
Oh no. Whatever will we do?
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. The
Dad,
thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. He'd done it. Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
use the altar to learn new skills. I found it really cool that when I grabbed the guy and turned him towards the other guy attacked him and then died. And then he killed his friend. That was kind of cool. Each time you gain a level, you also gain a skill point. Spend your skill points at the altar scattered throughout Boreas to gain new powerful abilities, or upgrade existing ones. There are 4 tiers of skills. The more truths you discover, the more tiers you unlock. Here you can find the description of each skill and its unlock requirements. You have a skill point to spend. Go and buy the hookshot skill. Okay.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Posts can be hooked in order to cross gaps. Press triangle to hook posts, or to pull enemies towards you. It's cringy? My reading is cringy? Why is it cringy? It's not supposed to be cringy, it's supposed to sound narratory. That's a word, narratory.
At There was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kestrel run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the kid, and took off. "No! Peter!" But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye-beam.
Well, fuck. Seems like something I should be able to break, but I guess not. I cut that bitch in half, and it was still dazed. I cut it in half, and it was still dazed, even though it was cut in half. That was great.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Reynardo picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
So I guess the things that you can destroy are highlighted in white. Cool. Just making sure that there's not anything else I can destroy. Sorry, kid.
What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Reynardo could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Reynardo yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base, and we'll spare your life!" it cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven, a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time, unless Reynardo could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Reynardo had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Reynardo a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Reynardo could only rescue him. Reynardo dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
So this is kind of where the game takes a turn. You have a lot of different choices to make, and depending on what choice you take, the story takes another turn. So you can't make new old friends. The rebellion was out of time, and Reynardo needed a game changer. Even though Lapino wasn't what anyone would consider a game changer, he could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. Or I could build a Sky Ripper. The rebellion was out of time, and Reynardo needed the game changer. An ancient artifact that defeated the lost gods would indeed be a game changer. Though it was split into 2 pieces many years ago, Reynardo could rebuild it by first getting its armature. So, Oro, and in case you're wondering, because I might upload this to YouTube, I haven't decided yet, which do you think would be the better path, Oro? I'm doing this with a friend, sort of. Do you think I should go talk to the friend? Or do you think I should go get the Sky Ripper? Oreo? Ororo? I'm asking you. It's not a matter of if I feel like being a prick or saving everyone. I'm asking you. How do you feel? Do you feel like being a prick or saving everyone? The bunny looks like it's on drugs, so go there. Okay, we're gonna go to the bunny.
Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse. Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? Renado's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
Yes. Must smash. Ooh, lots of ore. Nice. Guess I can't destroy that. What's this? Oh.
This would be the perfect place for a tic-tac-toe board.
I'm just gonna run in circles because there's nothing else I could do.
The Ravens had taken the town. Renado had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renado hoped the people were just hiding.
What's this? This looks like a thing.
Firewalls only let you through if they think you're hot enough.
Who is this Becky you speak of? I guess I don't have a skill point. We'll find them. More ore. That looked like it was shimmering as if I could do something with it, but I guess not. Oh, cause...
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renado. No?
The Ravens, so, you know, Becky.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving.
No,
if they
I'm
got
not
to
jealous.
Lapino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lapino. Where had the Mad Rabbit got to?
I wanna go back this way.
It was good to
Going back
practice
this
your
way.
moves, thought Renado. Keeps you limber.
Damn it. Why do you block my paths, game?
made all these ore chests anyway? Well, you could have quite a business doing that.
You made the ore chest? I don't know, Oro, did you make the ore chests? Yay!
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that. It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember. Beautifully.
Was it funny? I'm really getting tired of my past being blocked. Let me go back, game. Why do you do this? Guess I can't do anything. Now see, but that also makes me feel like you're gonna be able to come back to these areas because there's like doors that I can't even open. So what do you think of the game so far, Oro?
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer, and oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Renato and Lapino were back together, but Renato still needed the game changer to save the rebellion. Maybe Lapino was right. Maybe they should go kidnap the Emperor's only daughter and greatest general, Zenobia. Extracting intel out of her would turn the tide in the Civil War. Even though Renato could no longer get the Sky Ripper's armature, its core was still within reach. Maybe he could still harness its power with Lapino's help. Alright, so we're gonna go do the kidnapping. And I don't plan on cremating.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Swordfu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the Master Spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right. said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right. The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Why can't war be pretty?
This chest contained a Vorpal sword. I'm just kidding. Vorpal swords don't exist.
Well, then why make the joke? I mean, I could see that it was filled with ore. Jeez, narrator. I wish it did contain a Vorpal sword. That'd have been cool. Why are these people dead? Who killed these people? Are they really dead? Or is this just like one of those things where like they're reenacting like a Renaissance war? So you think they're dead, but they're not really? It's because there's a...
Hero sword. Ice wall. Ice. Human.
Ow. I don't know what I was doing. Wrong sword! Oh. Yeah, I'm not entirely still sure how that thing can be days.
I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
I wonder. There's death coming. Oh, okay. I'm gonna sneak up on this one. Did you see that master spy stuff that I just did right there? Yeah, I'm not. Let's do it with words.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Evidently I got the achievement, close your eyes. Damn you, doors! And closing behind me. Why don't you want me to go back?
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Go for Lapino's geese, net, fire, toad, watermelon plan? Or not the time for harebrained schemes? Well, I kind of want to see how this goes, so...
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lapino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Let's see if this actually works.
A crafting bench. Renato wondered what he could make with it.
Oh, I can make gems now. This is the gem sorting menu. Here you can equip powerful gems that will augment both your offensive and defensive capabilities. Your gauntlet has 3 sockets in which you can put gems. Select one of these sockets to see your gems. Each gem has 3 levels, and its effect increases with each level. Picking up a gem you already have will automatically upgrade that gem's level. You can find gems in the chest scattered throughout Boreas, if you're lucky enough. Well, I don't have any gems, so let's go make a sword. I kinda just want to upgrade
His trusty old sword was always a little better when he sharpened it.
Hold R2 to activate magic swords. Swords consume energy while activated. Use buttons to switch swords. Okay. Yay, I can heal myself. Is there anything I can do here?
He missed his old skills. He welcomed them back like he was at a reunion.
Evidently I could have. Well, that didn't seem like I could have done this. Yay, I didn't die. Did I do good? I killed all the things.
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Peppino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat.
Renato, she said. Are those new scars? They look good on you. You never return my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Latino.
But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east over the Nexus.
She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lapina was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lapino. You have to catch her. Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
The platform used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
So, from the way he was talking, this kind of seems like the way to go. Yeah, I think this might be the way to go. So I'm gonna try to go back and find secrets. Oh, never mind. This game hates secrets. And what is it? I hit the wrong button.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Ooh. Ah! Okay.
Renato hoped his mother wasn't watching.
Why would he hope that? I do something bad?
Avoid the Warlock's fire spell. It will damage everyone in the area once it explodes.
Yay! Level up! I keep doing that. I'm not meaning to do that, but I just keep doing it. No! My energy thing went away. So that was a really long run. What? Where am I?
He was closing on her.
Oh.
He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his. If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
I'm feeling neat. Still 11 more windows. It's so good. I'm just gonna jump a little bit. I feel like there's a way over there that I'm not seeing. I don't trust this. Yeah, because that... No one... Nope. Those look like the on this side, maybe? Thank you. That was cool. Ow! I got blasted. Ouch. Dang, this guy's hurt. I'm doing terribly. all of a sudden. Ow! I'm doing really bad at combat. There's nothing I could do. I got stun locked or something. Alright, let's do this. You suck. I suck. Aha, I don't suck anymore, now do I?
Ooh, I got him in half. That was cool.
Renato reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
So, Oro, would you like to continue watching this game, or should I call it here and find something else to do? Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just choose this one
As they pulled away from the
after it's
Nexus,
done saving.
Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't
Short
take you to
street.
those
Bye-bye.
creatures at the base, whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me. She'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will! Shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling. When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna call it there. And that was interesting. It's a fun little game. And maybe I'll come back to it. We'll see.